my loves. We have science again today. So exciting. So, before I even tell you what page you're going to open today, let's talk about what we did last time. So, last time we had a few experiments. So, I hope you still have your cups close by, and we're going to see if there was any difference in what we did. So, first thing is, this one had ice inside. It had water in solid form. It was ice. But look at it now. It's all liquid. The ice melted. Did your ice melt as well? Did you get the same result? I hope so. Now let's look at this one. While you're looking at it, I'm gonna go grab a marker to show you the difference, okay? I forgot to grab my marker, so just give me 1 second. Okay. So this is the cup that has been sitting here in the room with water inside, and we were going to see how much of the water would evaporate. So it's been 2 days since you put your cups, water in your cups, and you know, yours might look a little different from mine because it all depends on how hot or how cold the room where your water was located in is, and it depends on whether or not your windows are open of your house. So yours might look a little different than mine. Mine has been sitting here in our classroom, which has been kind of chilly in here, and the doors have been closed, the windows have been closed, so it takes longer to evaporate than if it was hotter and if there was air coming in and out all the time. So mine evaporated a little, not too much, but if you look here, I am marking where the water is now. So the water started all the way up here, and now it's all the way down here. So isn't it cool that we get to see this difference? You saw it 2 days ago on the board, how the board dried up. But now you can see it from the cup too, and I hope you got to see yours as well. But now let's look at the cup that was covered. The cup that was covered looks exactly the same. And that's because water did not go in the air for this cup because it was covered. So it didn't let it go up in the air. It protected the water from going up in the air. So there's the same exact amount of water than there was last time. So this is our results for our experiments. Whoops. And I hope you got to see some cool results too. But now we're getting to brand new things. So when we did these experiments, we were talking about rain and storms. And today we're going to start talking about snow. So I need you to go ahead and grab your book. Grab your science book with me. And you're going to open it to page 27. Page 27. And we're going to read it together. First of all, before I even start reading, do you remember the name of this? What is this called? This is called a thermometer. Very good. And it tells us what? Perfect. It tells us the temperature. So we're going to talk about what temperature it is a little bit later. First, we're going to read what the book says. So, there on page 27, I'm going to read it to you and you're going to follow along with me. It says, the sun is not out. The sky is gray. The air is cold. Snowflakes flow to the ground. I will wear coat, hat, scarf, gloves, and boots to keep warm. So, today in this picture, the sun is not out. The sky is gray and it's cold, but sometimes it's snowing or sometimes we see snow even when it's sunny. Right? Usually it doesn't snow when it's sunny, but the snow lasts a few days sometimes, even after it's sunny, if the weather is cold enough. But usually when it's snowing, the skies are gray. Just like when it's raining, the skies are gray. And the air is cold. Now, notice how it says, I will wear coat, hat, scarf, gloves, and boots to keep warm. So it's very important to dress appropriately for the weather, because that's one of the ways that we can keep our bodies what? Healthy. Perfect. We talked about this in class already. Very good. So it's always good to check the temperature, to check the weather, to see what kind of clothes we should wear, because It's not safe and it's not good for your health and for your body to go out in shorts and a short sleeve shirt when it's snowy out, but it's also not good for your body to go out wearing a heavy coat, pants, boots, scarf, gloves if it's super hot out. So that's why it's very important to dress appropriately for the weather. You gotta check the weather before knowing what kind of clothes to wear. And now it's when we're gonna get to look at our thermometer. So the thermometer tells us the temperature, like you said. So I need you to read the thermometer with me and look how many degrees it is. How many degrees is this thermometer showing us? 20, perfectly. So that's what you're going to do. It says write the temperature. The thermometer says, and then you're going to write here what the thermometer says, how cold it is, what the temperature is, okay, on the space on your book, okay? And then it says it may get colder because it's winter and it's snowing, so it might, in the book it's winter. We're not in winter anymore, we're in spring now. But in this page, it's snowing, so it's still winter. And then the other thing that I need you to do in this page is color the picture. Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
And then you're gonna flip it over with me to page 28. Now on page 28, it says, what is snow? Snowflakes are made of air, water, and dust. They are made in high clouds where the air is very cold. A snowflake has 6 points. How many? 6, yes, and very interesting. Are you ready to listen to this? No two snowflakes look the same. They are all different from each other. Just think of that. Millions and millions and millions of snowflakes fall during a snowstorm, but yet they are all different. No two are alike. No two are the same. Just like there are millions and millions and millions of boys and girls around the world, but they are all different. No two are the same, even twins, even identical twins. We have twins in our classroom that are not identical. One is a boy, one is a girl, and they look different from each other. But sometimes there are twins, there are what we call identical twins, which are twins that look alike. They look the same. They look very, very, very similar to each other. But even them, they are not exactly alike. They are different. Their fingerprints, if you look at your fingers, you're going to see that there are like little tiny lines in every single one of your fingers, and these are called your fingerprints. And no two is the same, even among twins. They are all different because God made us all different. God made us all unique, and it's the same with the snowflake. So just think about it. All those snowflakes falling during a snowstorm. Sometimes for hours, sometimes for days. We have had snowstorms where it snowed for like 2 days pretty much. And no two are alike. They are all different. That's how awesome and how unique our God is. That's how great our God is. So that's what a snow is. And then now you're going to look at me on page 29. And 29, there's something cool for you to do. It says, draw a snowman beside the child who is dressed for snow. Color the pictures. So you got to look at all the pictures. Okay? Is this boy dressed for snow? What does he have on? Shorts and a t-shirt. It looks like it looks like swimming shorts and a swimming shirt. So it looks like he has on a swimming suit. And he has like a bucket in his hand, and he's not wearing anything on his shoes. Does it look like he's dressed for snow? Yeah, I don't think so either. Let's look at this girl. She has a hat and scarf and the jacket and pants and boots and gloves. Is she dressed for snow? I think so too. What about this boy? He is holding an umbrella, and it looks like he has on a raincoat and rain boots. Is he dressed for snow? No. And look at the girl. She is wearing a dress and shoes, short sleeve dress, or maybe a shirt and a skirt. We can't really tell. Is she dressed for snow? No. So in the top part here, these two, you're going to draw a snowman next to the child who's dressed for snow. And you're not going to do anything with the other child. And then in the bottom two, you're going to draw raindrops for the child who's dressed for rain. And we already went over what they're all wearing. So snowman next to the one that's ready for snow, raindrops next to the one who's ready for rain, and then color the pictures. And now you have your pencil boxes with you, which has your crayons, and you have your colored pencils, so feel free to use either crayons or colored pencils, whatever you want to color your pictures. Okay? Hope you enjoyed the lesson today.